I'm going to tell you a little secret. Whenever someone talks to me about going to Japan, in many cases they say, oh, I've been before, I've been many times. You know what? I don't even ask them about the big cities. Everyone's seen the big cities. Who cares? If you've seen Tokyo, you've seen Tokyo. But you know what? You know what I'd like to do? I like to ask him about the small cities. Those little cities that you buzz by on the bullet train that you usually never stop and see. That's real Japan. That's a big deal to me. Well, today I am in the city of Atami, Japan. And as you can see behind me is a big fisherman's wharf. This is a fantastic city for just a couple of days to get away from the big cities and bounce to smaller cities as you go along. Let me show you Atami, Japan. Just for your info, this is a map of Japan. Now, here's Tokyo, here's Mount Fuji, and right along the coastline here is the city of Atami. First, allow me to explain how Atami is configured. Atami was founded in the 8th century right along the shoreline, but the modern aspects of the city began to evolve at about 1937. Now, forgive my amateur artistry, okay, but the city of Atami was originally developed on continual slopes and cliffs because it was built long ago on an old and really big geyser. You see, the city carefully carved out ridges to build the homes and businesses, and then eventually established fully functioning roads to connect it all. And then, lots of greenery and landscaping, and over time, this is Atami today. Now, no matter where you are, you'll see narrow streets containing businesses and homes that slope up the mountain for the 53,000 Atami residents. In fact, you'll see lots of businesses and homes that are literally built right on the edge of one of the slopes. This was the easiest way to design the city and take advantage of the natural ridges of the land. You'll also find streets contoured to the rising and falling landscapes. At one point, you're going up, the next moment, you're going down. If you've ever been to San Francisco, you get the picture. You'll find certain areas of the city impressively connected, which gives it a large and thriving atmosphere. There are also large tunnels built throughout the city for everyone to gain access to every section of Atami without any trouble at all. Also, due to the natural hot springs that emanate from the ground from the geyser, the city contains small, winding streams and waterfalls that carefully flow into the ocean. It's truly beautiful. In fact, due to the natural hot springs, the word Atami means hot ocean. And speaking of the ocean, that's the real draw of tourism here. Atami possesses a full seaside landscape with dozens of nice hotels and restaurants that border the beach. And of course, near the beach is a marina and a port of boats and small ships. It's a modest but active mid-sized port offering a safe and convenient spot for nearly every kind of vessel, small boats, medium-sized crafts, and even the big boys, the yachts that we all dream of owning one day. From Atami shore, you can also see Hatsushima Island. Accessible only by ferry, it has a whopping population of 240 people, and it's well known for an oceanographic museum. Additionally, you can take a cab to the top of the mountain. Don't walk it. It's really tough to do. You can even take a comfortable ropeway cable car to the very top for about $5. It's worth it to spend the $5 and save your legs the agony. Atami is really steep. Learn from my experience here. Trust me. There's also lots of beautiful businesses and hotels that will give you an unbelievable view of the city. And you can even visit the Japanese castle that sits atop the ridge. Now, I have to tell you, this is not a historic castle. In fact, it was built in 1959 to merely encourage tourism, but it's a great spot to visit, and you lean against the railing and you take an amazing photo of the city. I mean, seriously, look at this view. And like any other city, great restaurants and shopping, including a small uptown Atami section of the city, allows you to enjoy a great meal, do your shopping, and grab a coffee at the same time. Also, a few quick notes about the city of Atami that I truly fell in love with. First, The city is so clean, it's amazing. Residents actually take turns cleaning up their section. I spotted a team of motor scooters driving around the city at about 5 a.m., picking up all the loose litter on the sides of the road. The streets and the city are spotless and manicured. Secondly, when you visit Atami train station, you'll find everyone bathing their feet in a small natural hot spring water station. It's how they welcome everyone to the city. It's free, doesn't cost you a single penny. You walk up, you remove your shoes and socks, and you gently rest your feet in the naturally warm water that springs up from the ground. It's a phenomenal way to relax even before your walking for the day begins. I loved it. Imagine doing this every time you come home from work before walking home. I mean, that would be paradise on the really bad days. And third, hotels are a great value. You can pick up a high-quality, clean, impressive, multi-star resort-style hotel room right on the ocean for a little over $100 a night. And the regular hotels inside the city start as low as $50 and then they go up. Yeah, $50. Relax, enjoy yourself, eat the food, play on the beach, check out the views, absorb the marina. You can't lose. Atami is a fantastic city for 1 or 2 days. Now, I have to be honest with you, it's not Tokyo, Japan. It's not supposed to be. This is a great spot where you can enjoy the Japanese seaside for a day or two and then move on. Listen, if you have any other questions about the city of Atami, as always, we've placed links and photos right underneath this video. And of course, if you have any further questions, well, there's the Contact Us button. For JourneyToJapan.com, I'm Carl Rosa. Thanks for coming along.